Because fuck it, why not? That's why I did it. Hello, everyone. It's SummerSlam weekend, or so I've heard. Have you heard, Mayor of Canton, that it's Mayor Slam weekend?
I am going to be there because fuck it, why not? Isn't that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I did say. I was going to say that's the motto of the show now. Fuck it, why not? Glenn?
Fuck it, why not?
How you feeling about SummerSlam weekend? Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm with you guys.
But I will be there. Hopefully I get up there early and go have some fun beforehand.
Yeah.
And so I think it'll be a good time.
I mean, it should be. I'm going to watch it on my couch. I'm going to grill some hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm going to try to get inside as fast as I can because it's going to be hot as fuck outside.
I'm really worried about the weather. It could play a factor because this is an outdoor stadium.
Right. Is there like a rain in the forecast or
55% chance?
Well, so the thing I've learned as an adult that I didn't know is when it says 55% chance, it doesn't mean 55% chance of rain. It means 55% of your area will get rain. Did you know that?
No.
Well, I just learned that a little while ago too. Yeah. So I'm not the only one.
Well, it will be. Well, in Cleveland, it'll be 50% chance, I guess, or chance of precipitation.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I believe in you, Mayor. You can survive some rain.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Say his name and he'll appear. God damn it! I like what you did.
Yeah.
I feel if we say his name a couple more times, he might pop up on this podcast. Who knows?
He's been known to do some crazy things.
They're about the only place he hasn't been lately.
Yeah, no, he's not going to show up here. If he does, I'll be very fucking surprised because I wouldn't even know about it.
He just joins in StreamYard.
I'm like, what the fuck? That'd be something. That would be something. But yeah, so me and Glenn were kind of talking about this earlier. I don't know if the mayor saw it. When you were talking about the White 6 earlier, Glenn, when we were recording your other show, were you referring to when they came out and beat up on the Alpha Academy?
No, when they came out and beat up on the Creeds.
That's what I meant. Yes, the Creeds, who are the new Alpha Academy.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I guess they're not because the other team is still calling themselves
the Alpha Academy, so they're not the.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. It's like the Undertaker versus Undertaker all over again.
The Alpha Academy versus the Alpha Academy.
Oh, who's the real Alpha Academy? Somebody get Leslie Nielsen in here, damn it. Oh, he's dead. Well, shit. Never mind. Yeah, but I did see that. I did watch that today, Glenn, and I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, they took the masks off and they beat people up. They didn't do supernatural stuff and make them bleed out of their heads for no reason. So I liked it. I thought it was good stuff.
Did you enjoy Dexter Loomis's tribute to one? What was his name? From the Dungeon of Doom.
Kevin Sullivan?
Yes, Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, the big X on his forehead.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I just thought you meant he was really short, but I was like, Dexter Loomis is Detroit or from Boston.
No.
He actually doesn't look as big as he used to.
He does look like he's lost some muscle mass for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was more like the makeup with the dark eyes and the X on the head. I think it was like a tribute to Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a connection between the two.
Do you think that the taskmaster, I mean the dungeon master from the Dungeon of Doom is going to show up? Sullivan, my son, come to me.
That was really good.
Like,
isn't it? Yeah.
Is that print? What's his name? King
Curtis, I think it was.
King Curtis.
The full white Bengal tiger is making its way. I'm sorry, I don't want to keep going.
You know that off by heart now, don't you?
No, I was just making shit up off of my top head. I got a run in here. All the dogs, except for the one dog who's scared to come down the stairs, have all made a run in. So that's cool.
All of them are here.
They're all here. Shy's here. Spark's here. Rug's here. Gainer won't come downstairs because he's a big chicken.
Is it the pile 6?
It is the pile 6. Yeah. Or we're the. Okay. Well, some of us have last name piles and some of us don't. We're kind of like halvesies.
Oh, okay.
Well, Thurman's last name is Sparky Plug, of course, and then there's Ronald Rugby Richardson, and then Shy Patrick Fitzgerald, Aloysius Johnson, the third Biff Wellington. So lots of names.
Yeah.
But anyway, is there anything else from Raw or that from wrestling that you guys want to talk about? I know NXT's on right now, so that's irrelevant. But from Raw, I enjoyed the CM Punk Drew McIntyre thing at the beginning. Still think that they don't need Seth Rollins involved in it at all. But
well, I texted Meta last night. Said he's a clown.
Boy, he's dressed as one.
Yeah. Well, he's just a clown. The guy's totally relevant to this feud.
I could do without it because it seems like CM Punk and Drew are taking like this feud seriously, like it's an actual two grown men wanting to legitimately fight each other over.
That's been since day one.
Yeah, like something that you'd see at like old WCW or just old fashion feud. These guys don't like each other, and you just got Seth Rollins prancing around and cackling. Like it just doesn't jive with the whole vibe of
and giving out silly rules and regulations and
it just doesn't work. Like
and I also
maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me being old and cranky. I don't know.
No, maybe we're old and
cranky.
They've already done so much of this feud, like they don't need to add into that. And it's not like they need to build on a CM Punk Seth Rollins feud any more than it's already. It doesn't need anything more, so I don't understand why he's even. And then they said the reason was no other referee will ref this match. I'm like, Jessica Carr will do it. Don't bullshit me. Get the fuck out of here. She'd do it. Don't bullshit me. But yeah, that's my only. But I thought the back and forth between those two was good. I like when they said nobody's allowed to touch anybody, and CM Punk's like, "Well, I'll just get out of the ring then because I've got to punch somebody." But yeah, other than that, I didn't see. I only got to saw the first little bit of Raw, so I saw that and then the Wyatt 6 thing. But that's it.
Oh, you didn't see one of the best matches on Raw in a long time, then?
No, I did not.
Yeah, Gunther and Finn was a brutal match. Yeah. Oh man, Finn's chest looked like he rolled around in barbed wire.
It looked like chopped liver.
Yeah, it was bad, but it was a really good match. Like, there's something about Gunther where people they give their all when they're hitting him, and I don't know if it's just him telling them in the back, you're gonna get it, so you better send some back my way too. I don't know what it is. But
look, it's gonna hurt, but I'm okay if you hurt me too.
Yeah, like he brings out the best in people, and like Damian Priest. For a big guy who could probably beat a lot of people's asses, the next bouncer in Vegas, a lot of times he just lays stuff in so soft in the ring, and it doesn't look intimidating. It look for a big guy. I mean, he should be able to make stuff. Maybe he's just fearful of hurting people, but with Gunther, oh my God, he's out there throwing MMA style punches at him. I mean, it was good.
Yeah, he's not scared of. He's about as scared of hurting somebody as Vader used to be.
Well, at least he doesn't just haul off and punch people in the fucking face. That's what Vader would do.
Yeah.
Vader would just full blown blast you in the fucking right in the eyeball. That's not a good thing to do.
He put Finn to sleep last night, and it looked painful.
Yeah, it was good. That was a brutal match, and I loved every second of it.
I bet that shit was painful.
You're not supposed to be yawning.
Excuse me.
It's my job.
Well, somebody's got to do it. That was the main event.
Yeah, that was the main event that closed the show.
Gunther leave on top, or did Damian Priest?
Well, Gunther beat Finn and then Damian Priest with the run in,
Uh-huh.
and Damian Priest and Finn or Gunther were battling back and forth, and I think Priest got the
Priest.
best of Gunther, and then Gunther kind of bailed. And
Yeah, Priest was standing tall at the end, so
Well,
Gunther came in.
then I had to know that before we make our predictions because that can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
In most cases, sometimes it doesn't go that way, but most cases it does. But yeah, I guess it'll be interesting to see what is going to happen at SummerSlam.
oh yeah, we got predictions to do tonight.
We have.
We have got SummerSlam predictions to make tonight. There's 7 matches thus far announced for the card. I will read them off as I know them, and we will all make our picks. I am surprised that there is no tag team matches, no triple threat matches, no 4-way matches, no 6-way matches, no battle royals, no casket matches, no Judy Bagwell on a forklift matches, none of that shit. It's all straight up one-on-one
Just
matches.
a straight on wrestling.
We don't even have any stipulations in this shit besides the one special guest referee. It's all straight up singles matches, which I'm a fan of personally.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have gimmick matches, don't overburden yourself with them. Make them special. Make them have a reason instead of just having a match to have it. Like have a feud that would call for it. You know,
They have enough pay-per-views to have the gimmick matches
Yes.
on the gimmick pay-per-views.
Yep. Yeah.
It makes sense to keep SummerSlam purely for wrestling.
Yeah, I like that.
You know there's going to get shenanigans anyway. There's going to be shenanigans anyway. So
yeah.
Oh, 100%. Like I strongly doubt that the CM Punk Drew McIntyre is going to have any countouts or disqualifications
no,
involved in it.
because Seth said that last night.
Well, he basically implied it. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Let's start out with go with the Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn will be defending against Braun Breaker, and I guess the mayor is the hometown person, so I'm gonna let him choose. Do you want to pick first or do you want to pick last? You get to choose. You're the hometown person.
I'll pick first.
All right.
I'll pick first on this one. So I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker here. They let Sammy get the win on him the first time. Braun Breaker's just coming on strong in every promo he's been doing. They've been making him look super strong. And I feel like we might end up having a rubber match down the road, and Braun's probably going to win that as well. But I think this is where Braun gets his first main stage gold.
All right, Glenn, you go now.
I agree with everything that Mia was saying. I was going to say exactly the same thing if I went first. It's time for Braun to have his first taste of gold on the main roster. And the IC title is the perfect way to do it, especially as Sammy's already beaten him once.
All right, so Glenn, you're the champion, correct?
Yes.
Well, then I'm picking Sami fucking Zayn. I think you guys both picked Braun Breaker last time. We may have all picked Braun Breaker last time. I really can't disagree with anything that you guys said, and it probably makes more sense for Braun Breaker to win it. But I'm picking Sami Zayn because you guys all picked Braun Breaker, and I can't beat Glenn for the championship by us all picking the same thing. So I'm going to be different. And I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. It should be a good match. I mean, Sami Zayn's like one of those guys that if you can't have a good match with Sami Zayn, you probably can't have a good match with anyone. You know what I mean? And I also think that if, say, Gunther does win the championship, I think Sami Zayn could be a good maybe first challenger for him because Sami Zayn could go, look, nobody could beat you for the Intercontinental Championship, but I did. And then you can maybe set that up for a feud for first shoot with Gunther, and it would be better if he wasn't the Intercontinental Champion for that to happen. So I do agree with you guys, but just for the sake of being different, I will pick Sami Zayn. Then we'll go with let's do Bayley versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. It is Glenn's turn. Glenn, what do you got?
I've got a nasty feeling about this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it, but who I don't know. No, Bailey retains.
Glenn didn't want to do it, but he picks Bailey.
Well, no, what I didn't want to do was pick Nia.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. You're right. Yeah. Okay, so I do think Nia's been much better since she came back. With everything that she's done, in-ring work, promos, all the stuff. But I don't know if right now is the right time to end it for Bailey. But and also, you know, we got Tiffany Stratton hanging around with a briefcase, so who knows if that happens. I think it's a little early for Tiffany Stratton to cash in the briefcase, especially with them only really having one right now instead of two, with Drew already cashing in his. So I might like to see her, and I think it would be better for her to stalk Bailey with that briefcase than Nia Jax. So I'm going to go with Bailey wins by the skin of her teeth. Maybe Tiffany Stratton somehow gets involved before that, and it helps Bailey win or something like that. I don't know, to like further their kind of rift that they're kind of teasing between Nia and Tiffany Stratton. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So I'm going to pick Bailey too. What about you, Mayor? This one's a hard one, really. I would not be surprised if Nia wins.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go the opposite direction because I could see Nia winning here and Tiffany Stratton kind of like playing the fake friend that's not going to cash in on her and, you know, look for opportunities where she might, where Nia's looking weak and vulnerable at a certain point, and then she's going to help her out and then eventually turn on her, and that's going to build up babyface Tiffany Stratton. You know, that she's finally going to, where Nia is going to, you know, bully her and taunt her not to cash in on her, and the crowd's going to get behind Tiffany. And I think that that's where they're going to go with this. Nia wins. Tiffany wants to cash in, but she can't do it. The crowd wants her to, and over time they slowly build up babyface Tiffany Stratton, and she cashes in and wins the belt from Nia, maybe a month or 2 months down the road.
The Mayor's hoping that everyone will love Tiffany Stratton just like he does. I mean, I'm
going to be there, so I'm going to be cheering.
People already cheer for her already, so yeah, no, that's a great idea. But so far we're all, no one's all picked the same as of yet in the first two matches. Let's go to the third one. It is a United States Championship match. Sort of the hometown kid, Logan Paul. Do you think he's going to trash Cleveland?
Oh yeah.
He's going to try. Be like, yeah, I was born here. That's why I moved to Puerto Rico. You know, he's going to do.
Yeah, he definitely will.
And he's taking on LA Knight for the United States Championship. It's my turn to go first, isn't it? So how long has Logan Paul had the United States Championship? For a while now, hasn't he?
I'm trying to think when he won it. WrestleMania, maybe? Was it only WrestleMania?
Oh, it might have been before.
Oh, let me see here. Championships.
I'm trying to think.
He's got, because he's done so much, his Wikipedia page has so much shit on it. A discography? Wait a minute, he's got music? Holy shit.
It does sing as well, does it?
Yeah, apparently. God. He was on Law and Order Special Victims Unit. They got his boxing shit on here. Oh, WWF United States Championship. When did he fucking win it, you sons of bitches? What the hell, man?
Might be better off doing it as WWE current champions.
So it was before May, because in May that's when he challenged.
It might have been WrestleMania.
No, it had to be before that, because remember he faced Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble for the United States Championship.
Ah, so that's his Royal Rumble.
Wow. So it's been a while then.
Yeah.
Over 6 months.
Okay, he beat Rey Mysterio for the championship.
That's been a long while.
Yeah, it's been a long while.
That's all man needs to know. It's been a long while.
Anyway, so the point of the story is, after all that, is I think it's time for him to drop the United States Championship. I think it's time for LA Knight to finally win his first, singles or first championship at all underneath the WWE banner. So I am going to pick LA Knight. Mayor,
yeah.
Thank you. Mayor of Canton, who are you taking?
Let me talk to you.
That's okay.
Yeah, LA Knight wins. I hate picking against the hometown Logan Paul here, but it's LA Knight's time. You got to give him the ball. The crowd's behind him, and he's gotten himself over in everything they've done. So if you give him the ball, I'm only going to imagine it's going to just get better. So let him do it. Let him do his thing.
He's the perfect champion for the likes of some of the sort of mid-card heels to challenge for it. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Logan, apart from a couple of pay-per-views, Logan Paul actually hasn't defended that title, has he?
No, I think
We
it's like
couldn't
3
remember how
times.
long. We couldn't remember how long it had it.
Well, fuck, I don't remember how long a lot of people had a lot of things. I mean, most of the champions right now have had them since WrestleMania, so that's a little bit easier to remember.
Yeah.
What about you, Glenn? You going to be different? Or are you taking LA Knight?
No. We're all agreeing on this one. It's LA Knight's time.
Yeah, I could see him maybe like bringing back like a United States Open Challenge or something like that. I could totally see that working for LA Knight.
Get some of the heels up from NXT even to challenge him for it.
Yeah, and I think when you bring new people into the United States Championship, it would be a good like back and forth, for a heel to do with LA Knight because he is so good with the promos that I think it would be. Yeah, so we're all in agreement that this should be LA Knight match. It should be LA Knight Slam. Yeah. Let's go with now. We are to the Women's World Championship. It is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, and I think it's Glenn's turn to go. No, is it back to you, Mayor? It is back to the Mayor. The Mayor is back first. Go ahead, pal. Who are you taking here? This one's a tough one.
I think every match is a tough one. I really think I could see almost every single match going either way. And this one is tough. Like, my mind tells me Rhea has to win her title back here, but I don't know if there's a reason to end one of the best feuds they have going on Raw.
Yeah.
Because if she wins, then where do you go?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's going to have to be something where someone from the Judgment Day helps Liv retain over Rhea, and I'm guessing that someone has to be Dominic.
Yeah.
But it could be someone else, too.
Maybe it's Carlito.
Probably not Carlito.
I would
maybe
if it's Carlito. I'm gonna be like, are you fucking kidding?
Probably not Carlito. But yeah, I feel like Dominic has to help Liv win because she's not going to beat Rhea cleanly. And yeah, I'm gonna go Liv wins here.
All right, Glenn, you gonna agree? Are you taking Rhea Ripley?
I am gonna take Rhea Ripley. I think it was an emergency thing that they took it off of her because she had to have time away, and it's time to put it back on her now.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But also, I could kind of see what the mayor was saying. Like, maybe not Dominic, but maybe someone else in the Judgment Day causes Rhea to lose. I just don't think that it's time to, end this feud. I guess you suppose you could continue it. I mean, Liv Morgan could start being, the crazy scorn, all the crazy, the crazy girl who goes after her ex-boyfriend's always a crazy blonde girl in all the movies. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So they could also do that. but I do see probably maybe Dominic, possibly someone else in the Judgment Day helping Liv Morgan win. And I'm gonna pick Liv retains too, just so they can keep this feud going a little bit longer. So
Okay.
I am also taking Liv. And now, we only got 3 matches? No, yes, 3 matches left. So we'll go with. I know that Cody Rhodes Solo Sikoa is probably going to be the main event. So I'm going to go with, we'll go Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Glenn gets to go first. I shudder to think that he's going to pick Damian Priest, right, Glenn?
You're right. I think Walter's going to kill him. Basically, for all the reasons that the mayor mentioned earlier on. Walter is a killing machine. He hurts people. Damien, although he's a big man, doesn't come across like he hurts people enough. And it's about time that Walter had a world title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the feud between these two has been really good. The stuff they've done has been great. Leading into this, should be a really good, hard-hitting contest. I mean, he's going to be laying the shit in on this one. I guarantee you that one. I think it's one of those things too when people face Gunther is once you've been hit really hard, you probably want to hit that person really hard back.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, in my experience.
And the thing is there's the impending breakup of Judgment Day anyway.
Yeah.
So that gives Damien something to do before he goes back on the hunt for Gunther, and we get Damien and Gunther 2 at WrestleMania.
I mean, who knows? Maybe whoever costs Rhea Ripley may help cost Damian Priest. We'll never know. But Mayor of Canton, go ahead and surprise us all, and go ahead and pick Damian Priest.
No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to be surprising tonight. At least not in this pick, anyway. I got to go with my boy Gunther, man. What was that song he was playing? Wir hatten die Obdachlos, something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with that one.
Yeah, he was playing that on his Instagram page, standing in front of a Mercedes AMG, looking only like he can look as tough as he can in a 3-piece suit in front of a $110,000 Benz, playing a song that translates to "We hate the poor" in German.
Nice.
So I can't go against my boy Gunther, man, because he lives that gimmick.
He certainly does.
We hate the poor.
Yeah. That's what the song translates to.
That is fucking something.
And that's the song he was playing over him standing in front of his Benz.
Interesting.
Why am I not surprised that he married Ginny?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense, right? So there you have it. We are all picking Gunther. So let me ask, do you think Cody Rhodes? So I think Rhodes Sikoa is probably going to main event, but do you think it'll be? Yeah, do you guys think maybe it could be a CM Punk Drew McIntyre? Because I'll see that because it's been such a blood feud that I think that's the main event too.
I will say this: I think Solo and Cody main events, not because of any other reason than who's going to come out at the end.
There's going to be a surprise at the end. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
There will be a big surprise at the end. I honestly would love if they go the opposite and kick the show off with Drew and Punk. That would be what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hot way to start the show. Yeah,
you get that crowd in like that with Drew and Punk, and then I would close the show with Cody and Solo, and then have one of two big reveals at the end, I would guess.
Yes, yeah.
Pretty smart. Okay, well then we'll do this. We'll do CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth freaking Rollins as a special guest referee, even though I'd like to wipe that from the match in my memory. I mean, I don't dislike Seth Rollins. I just don't think it makes any sense here. I mean, fuck it. Send these guys out here with no referee, and when no one can stand up, that guy who's standing up is the winner. That's what you should. That's what you could do on this match.
Yep.
It doesn't need a referee. Put him in the back of a truck. Have a Nebraska death match.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. Those are the days.
I think it's me. Is it my turn to go first?
It is.
Okay. It's like, unfortunately, like I think Seth Rollins is gonna factor into the finish of the match. That's the last thing that this needs. And that's my biggest fear, is that it's gonna come down to where Seth tries to do something to Drew, misses, hits Punk, and then that's the reason why Punk loses, a la Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, in '97. The difference between that is Shawn Michaels was at that time a super duper babyface, and The Undertaker was as well, and it was a good way to turn Shawn Michaels a heel, and they had never had an issue up until that point. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, I mean Seth Rollins and CM Punk have had an issue before CM Punk even came back to WWE, so it doesn't need that. And this feud needs a solid ending that doesn't have anybody else to do with it. So that's my biggest gripe with this match. And so saying that, I think Drew McIntyre is going to win, but unfortunately, I think it's because it's going to have something to do with Seth Rollins. What do you think, Mayor of Canton?
Oh, geez. See, I think this one's tough too. I feel, man, I don't know. I don't like this. I'm gonna go CM Punk wins through the help of Seth, because on Monday Night Raw he said the only thing I want not to happen is to win because you helped me win, Seth. And I think that's kind of foreshadowing that Seth is going to help him win, and Punk is going to be upset with that. And for that reason alone, I'm picking Seth helps CM Punk win, causing a stir between the two of them.
We're basically saying the same thing, but it's just a different fashion, and in the same way, it still sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever happens, it sucks.
Yeah. What about
you? It should be a good match, and I'm excited to see CM Punk in the ring with Drew McIntyre.
Definitely.
It would be a good match if there was a proper referee.
Yeah, because it's gonna get, there's gonna be silliness all about the match.
Because you're gonna have Seth Rollins trying to get himself over the whole time, and taking it away from the other
not counting pinfalls, calling breaking submissions on like a 1 count. They're just gonna be doing stupid shit.
Yeah, throwing his weight around. It's just not gonna. It's gonna be like Gene Kaninsky reffing Ric Flair versus Harley Race. No, it won't be that bad.
And he's going to be wearing the same outfit that Sonny used to wear refereeing.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Glenn. Who do you think is going to win?
I think Punk's going to win. Only because I think that Drew is going to go to hit a Claymore on Punk, but get Seth instead. We get a good ref bump. Proper referee comes in and counts Drew out.
I'd be fine with that. That would be much better than what I think is going to happen. Yeah. Just, take Seth out with the Claymore and then powerbomb him through a table, and then we'll get a proper referee out. We'll do that 2 minutes in, and then we'll get a proper referee out the rest of the time. What do you think?
That'd be a great outcome.
And again, I don't dislike Seth Rollins. I like him a hell of a lot more than the mayor does. But it just doesn't work for this match for me. For him being
you just like him because he's a Bears fan. I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's suffering just like me. He knows what the suffering of being a Bears fan is like. You know it too, Mayor. They took your team away for a couple years and then brought it back. At least they haven't taken my team away.
Those are the best years of my life. I didn't have stress from 97 to 99.
The Titans were good during that time, too. They had Aaron McNair.
Yeah.
So there we go. I picked Drew. They both picked Punk. So there we go.
To the main event.
Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship against Solo Sikoa. And we're back to the Mayor of Canton. You get to do the honors of being the last one to pick first. The last of the first SummerSlam.
Okay. I see Cody winning. And there's no stipulations on this, are there? Like no one's banned, no weird match rules, just straight up match. Okay. So I see Cody winning, the whole bloodline beating him up after the match and then someone coming out to help Cody. And a big pop ensues. Mm-hmm. That's what I think happens. Who that person is, though, I don't know.
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't. I think it could be one of two people, and it would be great no matter which one they choose.
It's going to be one or two, but I would say...
I think the obvious choice is going to be Roman Reigns.
Right.
I don't think that's who it is. I think the last man that he had a feud with in a 3-bout feud, who shook his hand at the end and hugged him and whispered in his ear, named Brock Lesnar, who also has ties with Paul Heyman, is going to come out and save Cody Rhodes from the bloodline and save Heyman at the same time from the bloodline. And yes, I know there's a lot of bad stuff surrounding Brock Lesnar, but this is where you could tie him in. Cleveland would just welcome him in, and everything would be good with him. I think this is how you get him also babyface reaction, is by sticking him with Cody and helping him out against the bloodline, and then you can set him up with Solo. You can set him up with Jacob Fatu at the end, or you can even have him and Cody tag teaming against Jacob and Solo, and then figure out where Roman plays into after that. I still think it's too soon to bring back Roman, but Brock together with Cody and Heyman, I think just works too well that people haven't been talking about it.
I mean, I didn't expect you to say.
That's a curveball.
And it really is.
That's what I'm here for, guys.
If that happens, give him all the points, because that's a great story.
What do you think, Glenn?
I don't know now. I was certain it would be Roman that comes back and saves Cody, but the mayor's made such a good argument for it being Brock.
I'm here for you if you need me, Trips. I can write a story, man.
Yeah, but you haven't got the wallet to be able to afford Brock.
No.
Even the mayor of Canton doesn't have that kind of money.
No. No, I'm going Cody winning it, and then the beatdown afterwards. Then either way, whether it's Roman or it's Brock, it's going to be the right outcome. You're going to get a big pop for
it.
Yeah. I mean, I agree too. I think Cody's going to win. But I guess we'll see. I don't have anything like smart to add to what the mayor just said, because he said it all.
No, he just get it all.
Yeah, he said it all. So, I mean, that would work. I don't know. Yeah, it would work for sure because it makes a lot of sense. Like maybe Paul Heyman comes out first, and they're like, "What are you gonna do about anything?" And then Brock Lesnar's music hits, and then Brock. Yeah, I can see
Then
that.
he goes, he just walks out to the mic. What are you gonna do? My name is Paul Heyman. And I want to introduce you.
And I'm the advocate for
Brock Lesnar.
It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I guess
I hope it happens because I got to see Brock Lesnar at last SummerSlam, and you don't realize how big a human being someone is until you see them.
See him live.
Whew, that man is he's not human.
Well,
I thought that when I looked up to the Undertaker too. To see him live for the first time, you're cracking your neck when you're looking up.
I don't think I've ever seen Brock live. I don't think.
Yeah. Seen him 2 times in the SummerSlam one. I was really close last SummerSlam, and he's a big man.
Who did he face at SummerSlam last year? Was it?
It was Cody.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It might have been Brock's last match was against Cody. I think that was his last match. Was 1 year ago.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because that's where he shook his hand.
That's right.
And also, I think it was Ronda Rousey's last match.
Well.
But moving on from wet parts.
Reasons to be cheerful. 1, 2, 3.
So, reasons to be cheerful. All right. So, that is it for the SummerSlam picks. We have made all of our selections. And if you are watching along with us on YouTube, we would now like to bid you adieu.
Bye.